So I'm back. So that's a good lesson. Not to venture out. I was talking for like 10 minutes. I'm back. Talking for 5-10 minutes. And then I look down and people going, oh, because I lost signal. So I wonder if they'll come back to me. So let me know in the chat if I'm back. So I see you popping back on now. Whew. So I was talking for like 5 minutes, looked down, and it almost fell. And it said lost signal. And then I looked at the chat and you're like, oh no. But yeah, I'm back. So I'm heading back to society. Hey Mary, great to have you here. I'm trying to please I'm going back. The mosquitoes are crazy. So Mary, I was I was going live for about 20 minutes, half hour. And I was venturing all the way up there. But I lost signal. So I don't know where I lost you. But for you coming back, I'm heading back to where I hopefully get connection. So maybe if I do this again, I think there's a company called LiveView, or LiveView, LiveView or LiveView, as in the letter, and they do packs. Yeah, I even managed to plan the stream, like schedule it. Ah, okay, you enjoy the game. So yeah, we're heading back. That was a shame. I was just saying. Oh, nice. I was just saying, when my brother was here, that was a trail I took him on. Yeah, now I couldn't go further into it. No, I'm not. I didn't think there'd be mosquitoes. The worst mosquitoes I ever had were in Thailand. I think they liked foreigner blood. I think they wanted some British blood. Oh, I hear people. So we must be getting close to civilization. What are they doing? Doing videos too. I had a good, nice little setup going, good camera. Oh wow, that's crazy. The tick stuff is crazy on the East Coast. It hasn't quite got over here to the, you don't know what Lyme's disease is usually by ticks. But anyway, today's hike, bit of a failure for showing you the deeper part, network lost. Will you be able to coach us on the live chat tomorrow? Well, of course. Tomorrow I'm doing a hypnotic meditation. I set it up today. Sunday's like my semi-working day. And I thought I'd do one on, I thought it'd be a good one. SAD, you know, the seasonal affective disorder. So even if it gets dark, you can still shine from the inside. But let me know what you want to be coached on. But I was disappointing this hike. I was really ready to get up high and show you the views. But then when you left or got disconnected, I was by myself. And I thought, that's not right. Well, that's what we got tomorrow. Hypnotic meditation on seasonal affective disorder. Because why not radiate from the inside? No, I did not. I'm in desperate need of a haircut. It is my time, look at that. And also, on Friday, I'm actually going to be a podcast interviewee, not an interviewer. So I got that on Friday. And then the following Wednesday, I'm being hired by a department in the LA County area to do a talk for their people of like 100, 200 people. Last time it was about 150 people. So I need to look a little bit better than I do now. So the person with the podcast is a friend of mine, immensely successful, runs a huge business, and he loves hypnosis. And he's called Russ Ruffino. Russ Ruffino, an amazing guy who helps a lot of practitioners. Oh, the call-in thing. That would be fun to try again. A live call-in, yeah. Linda, since you've mentioned it, if you could just remind me at the end of the stream, you know, like after the recording of the session, then I'll do my best to give it a go. And I'll try and do a software update as well in case there isn't one. So, I can't show you from here actually, but I was aiming to take you all up there, way back. Oh, what's this way? I've never been this way. Some people thought that was true. It was pretty crazy. It is called, it's invite only. Yeah, maybe I won't go this way. There's like longer grass, and I don't like the idea of snakes in the grass. So we'll stay on the ground. Sora, I think. S-O-R-A. So you download the Sora app. It's actually, Mary, you like this. It's actually ChatGPT owned. But it is invite only, and you've got to be a pro user of ChatGPT, which I'm sure you are, Mary. And then you record yourself like this, and you talk just for like 15 seconds or less. And it does a really good job of replicating. Did you make it or your assistant? No, I would never dare get my assistant to create funny videos. If I go to my assistant and go, what I want you to do is create a prompt where I'm hiking and a pack of coyotes, a mountain lion, a rattlesnake jump out and I fight them all. I think the assistant will go, you need hypnosis. You need hypnosis. Yes, invite only, so you've got to know someone who's already using it. I don't know if you know anyone who's using it, Mary. I don't know. I don't know. Hey! My brother Daniel was here. So Daniel, I was taking them up to where we hiked, way up there, when you visited, lost connection, and I was speaking for like 5 minutes and didn't realize. But chat, here's my brother Daniel. And oh, by the way, I was trying to get my brother Daniel onto the Sora app, but it's not available in England. But it was fun. But coyotes I heard here in the beginning of the year, just in that area. But in about an hour's time. That's crazy. I can't believe you didn't let me know you were going away on a trip. I've climbed up to that tower. I don't know if you can see it in the distance before. Let me switch this around. I've climbed to that tower before. Yes, Daniel was my elder brother. All the way in England. But this is now a boring hike because there's not much to discover. We wanted to go deep and really high up there. But any questions? Not a cloud in the sky. Yes, thank you. I like that thumbnail. A real is not AI generated at all. Totally real. And I didn't even, if you would have looked down, there'd have been a rattlesnake there as well. And a tarantula and a scorpion. Oh, you may be not even on about that thumbnail because that was my live screen thumbnail before I had to restart the stream. That's a better thumbnail. But chat, I think Southern Oregon, well, welcome from Southern California. can't believe we've got 10 viewers. That's crazy. And I've climbed. It was a bit of a climb way up there. That was the highest point I've ever climbed to. That it gave me vertigo. Hello, welcome. By the way, I don't know all your names because YouTube's got a glitch at the moment. It's only displaying your username. So feel free to shout your real name and I'll remember. Yes, hit the like button. So before, on the other stream I had to cancel because of a lost disconnection in the wilderness. Formerly Leslie Lane. Well, great to have you here. This was the weird thing. Where is it? Do you want a bit of weird? Oh, I can see Dana. Perfect. I can see it in your name. Where is it? Here we go. I was showing chat. Now, I like to think that's the peace sign. But this, they've made a den in there. We could investigate that. Yeah, that's what I thought. But that's definitely a den. Do you recommend any of your types of or lengths of hypnosis sessions for beginners? Good question. The easiest ones are just for sleep ones. You just listen to it as you go to sleep. So just choose a title which resonates, and then ideally on the app where you download it, listen to a sleep one. Or if you're on YouTube, we've got thousands of videos, or 1,000+ videos. Oh, in fact, Stream Elements just pulled up the URL for the app. Okay, I'm 64% battery. Going strong. Yes, the Life is Fun one has been very popular. People are really enjoying that one and the next chapter one. I'm sure snakes live in those. Something lives in those holes. Oh, perfect. Creepy sounding trees. There's a new, I've got content all the way out to December, and in December might be one of my favorite tracks I've recorded. So watch out for that. It's pretty matrix, reality, consciousness / Neville Goddard kind of feeling. I'm in San Diego. I never disclose my real location. Well, I'm in San Diego, but not specific, because I've had some weird people before, and I don't want that. How's my back doing? It's doing all right. Thank you for asking. That's 75% okay. So I'm trying to get better. Okay. Should we put a yes in the chat? A yes in the chat if you want to look in the hut. Minnesota. I've never been to Minnesota. Put a yes in the chat if you want to see if it is a hut or not. It looks like a hut. Looks creepy anyway. Yes or no? And I'm prepared this time because I've got mace. Ah, not for the mosquitoes though. I bet it's getting cold. Yes, kind of nervous though. That'll be alright. What's the worst gonna happen? There's like a pack of coyotes in there, sleeping it off. I gotta look at the floor because I don't want snakes. I hope no one's living there. Or a pack of snakes. Or a pack of mountain lions. Or a pack of, we don't have bears in Southern California. But I bet you do in Minnesota. Do you have bears in Minnesota? Ah, mosquitoes. That's what I'm worried about. I should turn it around now. Yeah, it's definitely a bit weird. Definitely a little bit weird. Look. Yeah. Why is there two symbols like that? Opposite each other. Yeah, there's mountain lions here too. Yeah, and tarantulas there are, yeah. Whew. Bears are crazy. Have a good one, Daniel. Have a good climb tomorrow. I was actually telling the chat about us walking together. Yeah, that's pretty weird, right? Thankfully, you were all there to back me up in case something happened. So I'm looking at the floor because rattlesnakes I have almost stepped on. And it's very bumpy and uneven here. So that symbol I showed you just then, there's a bigger one on the other side of that path. And I knew that's literally been there. I don't go here very often at all, but that's been there for 2-3 years at least. I've seen it once rearranged, but I didn't know there was a second one because I've never actually thought, let's go near a hut which looks spooky and Blair Witchy. It's not my top things I'd like to do. But pretty weird. Pretty weird. Any other questions? I'm going to close off the stream in about 5 minutes because of the half hour here. The last stream which had to get shut down because I lost connection was probably about half hour. Mosquitoes are definitely not my friend. Like that one, get away. Yeah, definitely Blair Witch. Should we go and do a live stream at night? So I actually live fairly close to a forest, which its folklore is that it's haunted. And not just by one thing, by a number of things. There's like a white woman, as in like not like a white woman, but you know, like all in white. And there's also meant to be other things, which I cannot remember. Yeah, the streams will be up, I'm sure. So here's the thing, right? If that was the original peace symbol, is it trying to protect, like contain the energy? You know, like they say, like put salt around something to keep the energy in. Because maybe there's like another symbol, and it's a triangle or a square of symbols. All right, a few more minutes. We'll get to not half past. Well, I went live at 1 o'clock. No, yeah, 1 o'clock, and it's coming up to 2 o'clock. So that is an hour. Which if I go live tomorrow, which I will be, I go live for an hour. Yeah. One of my places I've visited, which I found really cool, kind of reminded me of England, but just weather-wise, was a place called Point Angeles. I've told people before. Mosquitoes are driving me up the wall. And Port Angeles is in Washington State, and you go like deep into the forest, and it was just like these magnificent trees, like huge. And it was so fresh, and it was raining, and it was great. The other place, if you look it up, is the Santa Cruz. What are they? Red trees? I don't know what they are, but they're huge and they're ancient. And I did the tour there. And interestingly, the marine layer, which pulls in, is where it gets most of its water. Yes, but just so you know, it's 3 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Central, 6 p.m. East Coast, and 11 p.m. in the United Kingdom for the live stream tomorrow, every Monday. Why would I think a peace symbol sign is creepy? No, it's not the symbol itself. It's the thing between the two symbols, which is like this hut. And it looks like it's been lived in. That's the weird thing, is why are there peace symbols, which I like, surrounding a creepy, in the middle of nowhere hut? This message is held for review. Yeah, probably. That got moderated just because you said the word there. That's all good. Yes, well, tomorrow, guess what? Just in time, the live hypnotic meditation is going to be on SAD. Well, Santa Cruz is where NLP was born. University of Santa Cruz by Richard Bandler and John Grinder. And although I was a trainer well before that, I became a master trainer at the University of Santa Cruz. But yeah, we're doing a SAD. Why have I just missed out? Seasonal affective disorder, where we're going to shine from the inside. I got stung by a bee on a hike. That was not nice. But Santa Cruz got great weather, right? Most of the time. I don't think it got dark. I went in the summer though, but it's very old. That's all good. Yeah, on the replay you'll see I walked up to it and it looked as if it has been lived in, or there's like drinks there and rubbish and metal and all those kind of things. So that's why it's a little bit weird. Right, thank you all for hanging out. Yeah, maybe, wrong day. I'm gonna head back. Yeah, and it's gonna be although the day, the sleep and the 4-hour sleep won't be out for quite a while because I have record a lot of sessions, but the hypnotic meditation will be on YouTube live. Right, thank you all for being here. See, there's a person behind me. Let's end the stream with a person behind me. Okay, my friends, see you all soon. Hopefully I'll be alive, having survived the hike. I'm near the road now anyway, we're all good. All right, many thanks and goodbye.